Hello. Oh wait, cat cam is on, but Toot is not here right now. Hello. There we go. Hi. Hello, hello. It is so good to see all of you. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing so well. Let me scroll down to see who got first crew today. I see Molly. Wait, sleeve. Molly, Esther, Ina, Lily, and Mama Sim. Congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys enjoy your part of the co-crew today. I'm gonna say hello to everyone. Sharon, welcome in. Lily, welcome in. Molly, welcome in. Ina, welcome in. Koki, welcome in. Mama Sim, welcome in. Moira, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Koki, thanks for cheering me on. I'm gonna need that today, because we're gonna finish the Totally Spice build, okay? We're gonna do it. Butterfly, welcome in. Ivy's welcome in. Bonnie, welcome in. Max Simsy, welcome in. Bianca, welcome in. Hopeful Weirdo, welcome in. Mulcha, welcome in. Kaylin, welcome in. Counterblood, welcome in. Burb, welcome in. Moonlight Game Studios, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. And Burb, thanks for cheering me on as well. I appreciate it. And welcome in. It's good to see you. Let me see. Let me just scroll up. Quite all right after a scare this weekend. Oh no. Hi Potter, welcome in.
Is it true you fainted?
I hope the scare is over.
I mean, you actually fainted.
I hope you're okay. I'm sorry to hear that you had a scare. That sucks. Let me it doesn't go quick. Sometimes the button doesn't even load for me. Yeah, so about the first, it takes like a good minute to load sometimes. Today it was really slow. Oh, dude, you have a booger in your eye. Come here. Oh, you have a lot of big boogers in your eye. There we go. Gone with the boogers. Esther, thanks for cheering me on. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. But how are all of you doing? Also, Pada, oh my god, your name looks so pretty with the tulips. I don't think I'd seen it yet. Or maybe, I mean, you've had it, but I don't think I actively noticed it yet. But it looks so pretty. Like, your pink matches with the middle tulip so well. Suddenly blocked. I was panicking. Oh yeah, that's not a nice scare. Thank God for Apple Pay. I'm glad that Apple Pay exists some days. I've had this as well, where I couldn't pay with the card that I had with me, and then I was like, I don't have anything else, but then I realized I have my other card set up in Apple Pay too, so that literally saved the day, but can be really scary. It is so pretty. It really is. It looks so good with your name. Also, you guys have to see something. It came in. I talked about it on the co-working stream. But it came in right before stream. Anna, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I finally got myself a gaming mice. I'm going to try it out during stream today. I mostly got it for like whenever I'm doing Fortnite and stuff, because that just doesn't work with the vertical mouse. I'll still use the vertical mouse when I'm working probably, because it's better for my wrist, but it is so pretty. And also, oh my god, you guys have to see how many buttons this thing has. So at the top, there's the scroll wheel, but the scroll wheel also goes like left and right. It doesn't only go up and down. You can also push it left and push it right. So that's 2 extra buttons. Then there's a button here. There's a button here. You have the 2 normal buttons, but then there's also 2 extra buttons over here. That's just the top. On the side, there is also 1, 2, 3 extra buttons. This mouse has so many buttons, it's actually ridiculous. And then it has pretty RGB lighting, and it's white. So there is all the reason to love this mouse. Why would you use all that? So actually, I used to have this on my other mouse as well, but I've already mapped the side buttons to the plus and minus key on my keyboard so that I can use these buttons to quickly scroll through swatches when I'm building in The Sims. When it comes to things like Fortnite and competitive gaming, you can link all of these buttons to like quick actions. So swapping your weapons, healing yourself. So it is very much a competitive gaming mice or mouse. It is also supposed to have like a really quick connection so that you have like the lowest latency possible. Hello, just picaloches. My brain cannot handle all those buttons. It's gonna take some time to get used to, for sure. You did the plus and minus too and you love it. It is so convenient. Especially because I don't have it on my keyboard. I literally don't have those keys on my keyboard because I don't have a numpad. So I need to program them to my mouse because otherwise I don't have them. Ow. Because of you, I got a vertical mouse and I love it. I'm so glad that you like it. That's so good. Also, Rosa, it's good to see you. Crafty Simmer, welcome in. Tori, welcome in. It's good to see you. Sweetie, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. I have no idea. I had no idea. I have a similar mice. I don't know how to do that. Do you have a Logitech one, Bonnie? Because if it's a Logitech one, you need to download Logitech G Hub, which is not the greatest program, unfortunately. But then you can reassign all of your buttons on your mouse. I could, even if I wanted to, I could program this to be my right click mouse, like this little button here, instead of this main one, if I wanted to. Also, Toot is sitting where my mouse goes again, because that's her. Also, Furlink, welcome in. It is good to see you. But I'm gonna try to work with this mouse during this stream. It's definitely different. As in, it feels very different to my old mouse. So we're going to see. I hope it's not going to give me any wrist issues, of course. Tell me a good software for mice and keyboards. I'll wait. That's a fair point, sweetie. But let's be honest, Logitech G Hub's not just for mice and keyboard. It's for all their peripherals. And it's one of those apps. I'm not sure if you've ever used it, but the settings are supposed to be simple. They're not. They're like the opposite of intuitive. Which is so silly. That is true. Yes, I made a video about that, the plus and minus one. That video took a long time to like take off, but now that it's doing well, so many people have been doing it. It's so nice. Logi Options Plus is kind of nice. True, but I don't think it has as many options. I never really understand the difference between the two.
Okay, here we go. Time for the sappy message that was promised. A little over a year ago I decided to step up to you, and I am so happy that I did. It gave me a friend that showed me again why I love Twitch. Made me part of her community. A friend who is kind, compassionate, inspiring and a legitimate hard worker. I am so happy to be part of your journey.
You're so sweet.
Love you, Ro.
I love you too. What the heck? You can't just do that. You can't just come in here and then say all of these really sweet things and then I don't know what to say to that. Thank you so much. I am so glad that you walked up to me in the office and that you're like, hi, I stream on Twitch too. Because I got a really, really cool friend out of it. So thank you. Has it been a year though? Like, sorry. I mean, sappy message. I'll take some time to process that. But I think I need more time to even process that it's been a year. Like, how? How has it been? How? I'm sorry, my brain is just not comprehending that yet. This is exactly, it feels longer and shorter at the same time. Like, it feels like I've known you forever, but then when I think about the moment that you walked up to me in the office, that feels like yesterday. We both still have white hair. Oh my word. Yeah, okay, so that feels long ago then. If you state it like that, it feels like 600 years ago. But thank you so much for the 12 months. I'm gonna put you on the subboard in a second, but I really appreciate it. Please enjoy all of the subby perks for a whole month more. You are now a beautiful potted planty. And it looks stunning on you. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Lisana, welcome in. And Kathy, welcome in. Good luck with the studying, Kathy. And Lena, welcome in. And hold up, I saw more people come in. Juan, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Ro is 600 years old, chat. Don't tell anyone. This is a secret, okay? I don't know why I just had to share it with everyone and their mother, but me being 600 years old, I'm secretly a vampire from Twilight. But only you guys from the community can know. No one else can know, okay? Falling asleep in the afternoon due to pollen. Oh, yeah, it is definitely that season. I feel like specifically this week has been, or like yesterday and today because it's sunny. I also have a cough again. You're family with Petra? Who knows? Maybe she's from a different clan. So annoying. The cough, I'm so done with it. I don't know why it's back. It was gone and now it's there again. I do not like that one single bit. First thing I hear is Twilight. You came in at the perfect time, Charlotte, because I was just confessing to being 600 years old and secretly by being a vampire in Twilight. Also, Mick, hello. It is so good to see you. How are you doing? Look at the background. Do you like it? Also, I kept the colors from the co-working from today because I feel like they were such a perfect match for the Totally Spice house as well.
Also, thank God I'm still in time to share this month. Smiley face.
Smiley face. Thank you so much. What the butts? 32 months. Excuse you. Thank you so much for that literal feeling like endless support at this point, because what the heck? What the heck? 32 is wild. Please enjoy your beautiful, beautiful founder's badge. That's very, very rare. There's only 25 of you who have it. But thank you. Also, thank you everyone for licking lamps. We are now halfway to 500. It is a lot of Twitch babies, yeah. At this point, I have actually birthed a lot of Twitch babies. You guys might believe it or not, but the weather is so amazing today. You have a tan. Consider me jealous. I want a tan too, but I'm a vampire these days. I only... See, more proof I'm a vampire. I only live inside. That yours be working it. Yeah, it's the only part. Like, I do not have any, you know, stomach muscles. I don't have nothing, no six pack apart from my uterus. 100 baby challenge Twitch version. Oh, actually, we've completed that one already. We completed that one. Let me see. There is a channel in the Discord called 100 Twitch Baby. We completed that on 8th of February this year, which means that I have to play the 100 baby challenge in The Sims, but I still have to figure out when and where, because that challenge is going to be the death of me. So I've been considering like doing it for charity in like a speed run or something, like trying to go for 24 hours or something like idiotic like that, you know? I've birthed a lot of babies, virtual babies, Bonnie, not real ones. Just to make that very clear. You were in the sun for 4 hours. Nice. Also, Lynn, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, let's see. I need to add some names to that subboard. We're going to start with Abu, which, by the way, I'm just going to write you as Abu, okay? Because it feels silly to write your entire username because I never use that. I always just say Abu. Also, hi Mari Potato, welcome to chat. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, I really have to get used to this new mouse. I'm so slow with clicking. It's actually wild. But welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is nice to have you today. That is true. I can always go Japan. That's like if you were French. You know, then that will be it. Also, 32 months. That is a beautiful flower basket. There is not many people with a flower basket. Jenny, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is so good to see you. Yoppin. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi Bailey, welcome in. Good morning. How are you doing? Do you have good sleeps? It is so... time zones are such a weird thing because you being like, good morning, and I'm like, oh, how did you sleep? And then I'm realizing that I literally just had dinner. Legit, just finished my dinner. Time zones are weird. You're doing fine. I'm glad to hear that. I'm also doing really good. Thank you for asking. I had such a nice weekend. Also, Moobetch, welcome in. Yes, the Dutch subtitles are back. For some reason, all of a sudden it works again. I have no idea why it was broken before, but we have them back. On a break from school 2 weeks, so I'm thriving. Oh, that sounds lovely. I could use a 2-week break of like just not doing anything. This top combo is gorgeous. Thank you. I'm really happy with it. I think it's cute. But I had such a nice weekend. It was really well, it wasn't really chill. Okay, I shouldn't tell any lies. It wasn't all chill. On Saturday, I had to finish a video for a sponsor. And this is the first time I'm like properly doing a sponsored YouTube video, right? And it was also I'm very excited for you guys to see it. I worked really hard on it. It's going to come out on May 6th. But I've been like I needed to deliver a concept. Also, Rotten Lady, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I needed to deliver a concept, and I needed to deliver that today, but since I'm working for Top Desk today, I technically needed to finish that on Saturday. And I was so stressed because I've never worked for like a YouTube sponsor before. So it was definitely something, but I made it. And when that was over, it was really nice. I did some Minecraft Legos over the weekend, which was very nice. And yesterday a friend came over, which was also very nice. So I had a pretty decent weekend. Also, Raven, welcome in. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Anything this week, probably, as it is Easter week. I think it is so confusing that you guys celebrate Easter so late. That just confuses my brain so much. Already discussed with a friend recently, sweetie, that you want my old PC because you are curious to see the inside. Wait, what? What did I miss? Tell me everything. Who willingly decided to go to work on Wednesday when it's supposed to be a holiday, but hey, I can use these hours for another day whenever I want. That's really nice though. Like, I feel like if you're in a position where you're not stressed about anything and you can kind of just run with it, you can just literally, you can work and then you can take those hours later when you need them. That's very nice. My company, or not my company, it's not, I don't own it, but the company that I work for actually switched last year to what they kind of like call flexible national holidays. So in the Netherlands, there is 7 national holidays. And instead of saying, hey, you get Christmas off, they said, you get 7 national holidays and you get to spend them on whatever holiday is important to you. So if you are doing the like Ramadan and you want to celebrate, what is that called again? The end of Ramadan. I know the Dutch term, but I keep forgetting the actual name. Like if you want to take that day off, you can take that day off. Yes, 8. Yes, thank you, sweetie. If you want to take that day off instead of Christmas because you don't celebrate that, you can just take that day off. And whenever a national holiday actually falls on a weekend day, you still get that day. So, for instance, this weekend was a national holiday in the Netherlands. It's called King's Day. It's the birthday of the king. But it fell on a Saturday, meaning that technically, if you wanted to celebrate King's Day, you didn't need to take a day off for that. So you had, like, I have a bonus day off, and I did that last year as well, because there was another holiday that 1st of January last year was in a weekend, so I didn't have to take that day off. So this year and the previous year, I've been able to take a national holiday on my birthday. It's basically like a free day off. They do encourage you to spend it on like a celebratory day, because obviously that's kind of the purpose of those days. But you get to spend it on whichever celebratory day means a lot to you. So that can also be like your kid's birthday or your wedding anniversary, or, you know, as long as you spend it on something that means a lot to you to celebrate, which is very nice. I think it's a really cool thing that they do that. Of course, enjoy Zumba class. And also, Micah, welcome in. It's good to see you. You had a wedding on Saturday. That is an awful interesting date to plan a wedding, huh? The fall of the Roman Empire. Yeah. Kind of. But a wedding on King's Day. It was interesting. I was just about to say, that's definitely an interesting choice. Was it on purpose? Are they like people that really love the royal family, or is it like people that genuinely do not like the royal family? I feel like it's either of those two. Only 7 national holidays seems small. No, I think that's it. Let me check. I think it's 7. So is Easter one holiday and you get all the days off? So we have first day of Easter, second day of Easter, but first day of Easter is always on a Sunday. So technically, only second day of Easter is a national holiday. So technically, those are 2 holidays, but you only have 1 day off because the first day of Easter never falls outside of a weekend. It was just a dinner party for me, but it was the head of our QA guild. Their official date will be the 29th. They just picked the weekend before. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so our public holidays are New Year's Day, so 1st of January. Good Friday, which actually I'm not sure if that's a day off. It says it on the government website, but I'm not sure if that's a formal day off, which is 29th of March. Not anymore, yeah, but it says Good Friday, 29th of March, 2024. On like the official government website. It's only a day for government and teachers, yeah, see? We also have variable holidays off, depending on whether you work in the public or the private sector. Then we have first and second of Easter. We have King's Day. We have Liberation Day, Ascension Day. Technically, I'm going to count Easter as 1. So then it's New Year's, Good Friday, Easter, King's Day, Liberation Day, Ascension Day. Then we have Whit Monday. So that makes 7. And then we have first and second of Christmas. So like Christmas Day and Boxing Day. So that's technically 9. But Liberation Day and Good Friday are not official holidays. Or for some sectors they are, and for some they're not. Wait, Good Friday ain't off. If you work in a government or teaching job, it is. CC! A whole year! Holy butts! Thank you so much. I'm gonna add you to the subboard. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. It is so good to see you. How are you doing? And the Monday after off? Yeah, the Monday after is second day of Easter, right? So that makes sense. We also have that one off. I don't know why it's not lining up. Okay, I guess that will work. There we go. Look at your name shining on that subboard. First Christmas and Easter are always on a Sunday. First Christmas is not always on a Sunday. With Sunday is always on a Sunday. I was already confused. I was like, Christmas moves, right? I was like really thinking. Yeah, so Whit Sunday and Easter are always on a Sunday. But yeah. I have 11 legal holidays and then 5 local holidays. Okay, so that's 16 days. How many vacation days do you get? Like if you were to work, because I know that that's a thing I know that in the States, holiday, you have like a lot of bank holidays or like legal holidays, but not that many free days. I'm working on the Swedish National Day this year. That's all I know. Isn't that this Wednesday? Sweetie? No? What is this Wednesday? There's also a national holiday for you guys on Wednesday, right? Bandage up, nothing serious, and I can't do anything. I need to rest. Oh no. Yes, it's 1st of May. I do know that, but what? Also, hi Evie, welcome in. Is that why is that? Why is that a holiday? Please help me understand why May 1st is just a random day off. Workers' Day on Wednesday? As in, is it like Labor Day? It's like Labor Day. Okay. Yeah. Kinda. Okay. No, then it makes sense. Because I was actually, the supplier that I work with is Swedish, and they were like, yeah, we're not available on Wednesday. And I was like, okay, that's good. I don't work on Wednesdays anyways. I work part-time, so I don't accrue vacation time. I have like 47 hours of sick time right now. I believe my boss gets a couple of weeks of vacation a year. That's not too bad. It is interesting though, if you work part-time, you don't build vacation. I work part-time. I still get to take vacation. I still build up my vacation hours. Not as much as I would if I worked full-time, but also I don't need to take as many vacation days. So I guess that makes sense. They walk in a parade and have speeches. I stay home and watch TV. Sounds good. We have Vappu in Finland. Is that the same? Like, same reason? I love that all of you, like, why do we have so many Scandinavian people in chat? Actually, I'm realizing now. Also, in 40 seconds, we're going to have an ad. So I'm actually going to start up The Sims. Very excited by that. I did also get the 2 new kits. I'm not going to like specifically check them out today on stream, as in, also then this would be technically like I'd have to disclose that this is an official sponsored stream, which I'm just gonna use them. Like, I'll do this for future content whenever kits come out or like packs come out and we have early access and stuff. Then I'll do that and like I'll make it an official sponsored content stream. But for now, I'll just use the kits. I'm from the country underneath you, Belgium. Let's go. Nordic takeover. Yeah, you guys are with a lot, and please don't leave Charlotte. I love having you here. Also, synonymous. Wow, that was messy. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It's really good to see you. Look at you, EA affiliated human. I made it. Finally. But it's really nice. So for those of you who have missed it, let me actually put it in chat right now. I'm doing a giveaway. I got the 2 codes for the new kits. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. That is my tweet about it. For future giveaways, I will not make it Twitter only, I promise. But because I only got joined in the creator program quite late for these specific giveaways, and there is like a close window where you're allowed to post them, or like when the codes are available, I wanted to make sure to kind of get this one out a bit quicker than usually. But for future ones, I will make sure that they're not only Twitter based, because I know that not everyone is on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. But for now, I'll actually pin. You know what? I'll make a little pinned comment that we can use for like the beginning of stream. There we go. There we go. But yeah, follow the instructions on Twitter if you would like to. I don't have Twitter. Yeah, that's why I said for future giveaways, I won't be doing them Twitter only. But for now, that's like the easiest platform to keep track of people that commented, people that liked, stuff like that. But for future giveaways and stuff like that, I'll make sure to include the Discord or stuff like that in any way, but I have to figure out how I'm going to do that, because it's not really easy to do cross-platform giveaways. So I'll just have to think about it. All right, Gradient. Yes, I did that today for the co-working stream, but I felt like it was kind of fitting for Totally Spice as well. X.com. Yeah, that's, now that you say it, I will never get over how inappropriate that looks. I don't think I thought about it too much until you just mentioned it, and now I'm like, yep. I knew you made a Creator Network. Didn't know you got the giveaway too. Yeah, I did. I got the codes today. So whenever you like join in on the network, basically what happens is you kind of get access to a portal, and then whenever they have opportunities open for people in the network, they post it in the portal, and then you have to kind of like sign up. So as soon as I got admitted, I was like, okay, let me sign up for all the open giveaways and everything because I wanted to make sure to get giveaway codes for you guys. Because I knew that they would be like limited for time, obviously, because, you know, they're not going to endlessly keep opportunities open. So I was like, I need to make sure that I get the giveaway codes for you guys. And I'm very excited now that they've kind of completed this current roadmap. I'm expecting them to publish a new roadmap quite soon. And I have this like already like this kind of giddiness, like this kind of little girl giddiness of like, oh my God, I'm like eventually gonna get an expansion pack, like early access and stuff like that. Like that's just, if you had told Baby Ro 2.5 years ago that this would be happening, would not have believed you. I'd have been like, no, you're just making silly jokes, you know. So yeah, it's kind of cool, honestly. I think it's a really it's always Twitter in my head. Oh yeah, I will remain to call it Twitter. I haven't even updated my social rotator to have the X logo. That'll just forever be Twitter. And when we get to a generation that will see this and be like, huh, what is that? That's the moment I need to stop creating content. Like then I'm too old. I would very much like that as well, Tori. I just in general like a hobby pack. I'd be so down for that. Like more skills, just maybe like hobbies, like maybe a swimming team or like after school activities, like anything that my Sims can do. Maybe even though I don't need functional cars, but making your sim like try for a driver's license. I'm fine if it's a rabbit hole event, but like make it part of my story progress that my sim goes out to first maybe get a driver's license, or just in general rabbit hole events for activities. Like I want to be able to send my sim to the gym without me having to go with them. Like basically the explore mod, but then in the game. Because whenever you play with really big families, you can't always travel with all of your sims at the same time. But I also don't want to keep all my Sims at home all the time. We will never get to that point. I will dedicate my life to making sure children know what the bluebird means. I appreciate that. Thank you for your service. You deserve that, EA creator. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm very happy that I got it. When my hometown wine factory changed its name, it was like, nah, it's still insert original name. Exactly, yeah. It's never gonna change. Some things are just better off the way they are. Okay, let's see. We got the 2 kit pop-ups. I'll probably just check them out, like I said. Can you hear the game, by the way? My game is exceptionally loud, and I hear it, but I don't think you guys do. Hold up. I'm gonna quickly see what's up with that, because that's frustrating. Hello? Are you gonna open Wavelink? Yes, there we go. Why is it set to default? That's weird. Wavelink game. Of course, now my Wavelink thingy on my Stream Deck breaks, because that happens every single freaking time. Sometimes, okay, you might have a little moment where music will be going away, because I quickly need to restart like my audio software. And then music stops working. But then I'm going to restart it, and then we should be fine again. Oh, actually, I think for you guys, it didn't stop. I think it only stopped for me. My brothers literally yelled at me for calling it with the old name. And I was like, I grew up with that, so that will be forever the name. Exactly. It's just also, I don't see the point in name changes like that. Because, well, I guess in that sense, it's also good publicity. Because if they change the name and everyone starts talking about it. Okay, now you can hear the game again. Then I guess that's also good. Like, even negative publicity is publicity, right? Okay, so now the question is, I think I was building it in this save file. See, this is why we really need to finish this build today, because I don't have time to keep all of this in my memory. One food delivery company changed its name like 3 times. Do you know if they did that for publicity or if they just were hella indecisive? We were building in Del Sol Valley. And then we were over here. Um. Yes. Oh my god. That Twitter thread or that Twitter post or was it originally a Twitter post? I think it was originally a Twitter post. Yeah. That's so good. I laughed so much at that one when it came or when it was published. Okay, so since we've been working on this for so long, I'll do like a quick overview of the build that we have so far. So for anyone who isn't familiar with Totally Spies, hi Mark, welcome in. It's good to see you. Totally Spies is a TV show that used to air on Nickelodeon. It is about a bunch of teenage girls who are also secretly spies. And in the 3rd and 4th season, they actually start living together. I cosplayed as one of the spies, so that's why we're building this house. That's how long we've been building this house, because that is literally a month ago. Obviously, this house is very detailed, so that's why I took a lot of time. We also went ahead and like made a full round pool and stuff, which is not something that I do every day. So this build has definitely pushed my creative limits. But we are very close to being done with this. The house has a very pink, purple, orangey, retro 70s vibe on the inside. So I'll give a quick tour of what we have over here. So this is the living room. It has like a sunken part, a little arcade part. This is a little cozy TV corner. There is a built-in aquarium. Over here, we have another little seating area where you can read a book if you wanted to. They have a hamster, of course, because why not? They have a little desk area. Then over here, they have a jukebox to play some music. Then they can go with the stairs upstairs. I'll show you upstairs in a second. Obviously, this is the doorway, but we made it very 90s or 2000. This is their kitchen. Everything, again, bright pink, purple, lot of very, very in-your-face colors, which is very much out of my comfort zone. So I feel like that also doesn't help in why I've spent so long on this house, because it definitely took me out of my comfort zone. This is the main hallway. The main hallway is basically a whole walk-in wardrobe. Then this is their downstairs. Sorry, their downstairs bathroom. Definitely went. Oh, sorry, your message got deleted. Probably, but yeah, there was a period in your sentence, so the bot read it as a link. But oh, you're unifying their European brands. Okay, that makes sense. Now I can that is actually a more sensible reason for a change. Hi, Matthias, welcome in. It is good to see you. How are you doing? Are you still in the land of Scots, or have you returned home by this point? But it's so good to see you. Welcome in. And then upstairs, we were making the bedrooms for all of the spice. So we have this bedroom, which has like a heart-shaped floor, or heart-shaped platform. That is Clover's room. It is the most pink and girly pop room that we have in the house. Then this is Alex's room. Alex is the kind of more introverted. I don't know how to describe her personality. She's definitely the most introverted out of all three. Also, my mouse is... I have to show you guys. What is it doing? What, the lights? I think it's trying to sync to my Sims game, because you can sync all of the Logitech products so that this will like turn green whenever your Sim is happy. But right now, I'm not playing with a Sim. So I think, therefore, it is kind of glitching. Matthias, what the butts? Thank you so much for the 10 months. That is such a long time. Athletic, thank you. Yes, that's a good description. She's as athletic and introverted. Tier 3, but oh well. Genuinely, the fact that you wanted to subscribe on tier 3 at one point in the first place already is mind-boggling. The fact that you've been subscribed for 10 months is mind-boggling, so please don't worry about it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna add you to the sub board. Let me see. 10 months. That is... Do we have that badge over here already? I don't think so. I think we need to... Yeah, there we go. But yes, it does sync, Bailey. If you have Logitech products... So I also have the Aurora headset, which also does the same. I haven't worn it in a while. So, hello? Earlier lined up. There we go. But you can set it to sync with your game, and then it syncs to the mood of your sim, which is very fun. Like, there is an episode in my Pack Legacy Challenge where I, like, just got the headset, and then I kept being distracted by the fact that the color of my headset changed when my sim got, like, flirty. It got pink, and then it got green when my sim was happy, and it was really fun. Immediately Googled Logitech mouse. I think anything from the gamer line from Logitech, so the one that I have, but also their Aurora keyboard, their Aurora headset, all of it. As long as it works with Logitech G Hub, it should work. Sponsor when? Oh, believe me, I've been trying. I have been trying. Because when I was at TwitchCon in Paris, I actually got stopped by the contact person, the UK contact person from Logitech. And she was like, oh, where do you live? And I was like, Netherlands. She was like, oh, well, formally, I am the contact person of the UK, but please do send me a message. And I reached out to her and she never got back to me. And then I actually sent her like 2-3 reminders. And then at one point I kind of just gave up. And then at TwitchCon in Vegas, I very actively tried to find someone from Logitech. And then I found someone and they were like, oh, that's not really my department, but please do send me an email. I will forward you to the right person. Send them an email, never heard back. So I would love to work with Logitech, but they just don't really reply to anything. And you can like formally apply on their website, but I've done that with Elgato, and what kind of happens is that you get added to a huge pile of creators that all apply, and then people that network their way in still get prioritized. The G Pro X line don't, at least not the mouse. Wait, what do you mean, Matthias? Also, I'm quickly gonna start up Logitech G Hub to change the lighting because it is a bit in my face. The fact that it doesn't have RGB, that is a very good point. I'm confused though because, wait. Oh, I was like, I have that, but I don't have that. I have the Plus, not the Pro. I don't know how to do that though. Hold on. I know that I'm still on The Sims. I'm just trying to figure out how to change my mouse from like going completely haywire in terms of lighting settings. Games and apps, The Sims 4. Okay, I turned off that it automatically switches between profiles. Because then hopefully it doesn't go haywire anymore. When I click on the game. That'd be very nice. And then I want to change it back to... No, that's not what I want. You guys are like, what is she doing? I'm trying to get my mouse to look prettier. Which is completely irrelevant at this point, but... I'm just trying to make it prevent it from me getting, like, epilepsy. From just seeing... Oh, no, it immediately started doing it again. As soon as I click out a Logitech G Hub, it starts spacing, like the light. And it's just so in my face, I can't deal. Super light, that doesn't have RGB despite being super light. Okay, but why can I'm trying to make my mouse look prettier. Yeah. Can I just go... Thank you. It keeps switching to my Sims profile. There we go. Can I now close it without it completely spacing? Better. Not doing what I want, but it... Nope, it starts spacing again. It, like... I constantly see this from the corner of my eye. I'm trying to put it on rainbow mode. To just, like, have it... I think it switched to my Sims profile again. Yeah, it keeps switching to Sims. I don't want that. Just leave me alone. Okay, I think I changed it and then I locked it. Probably should have done that all this time. Is it gonna work? Nope. No, Molly, I'm controlling it through the Logitech G Hub, so it is actually like going through Logitech software. But it keeps switching. Like, I'll show you guys. In Logitech G Hub, you have different profiles. And as soon as I click in my Sims game, it activates my Sims profile. But I don't know, how do I turn it off? Like, how do I deactivate it? Because every single time I go here, it says desktop is now active. And then when I go here, or like when I go here, sorry, I already locked it. Like, why does it still change it? It's freaking annoying. But see, this is what I mean. Remember when I said earlier, it's not an intuitive software. Like, Logitech G Hub is so ridiculously, it says it's my standard, but I don't want it to be my standard. Logi options is way better. Yeah, but the problem is my mouse doesn't connect to that, right? Because it's a gaming mouse. Out of curiosity, when I click in The Sims now, what does it do? It freaking switches back to The Sims right away. Why? I'm just gonna make my own profile. Oh my god. This is like driving me up the wall. Now there's 2 Sim standards. I can't delete it because it's active. Also, please, why do you keep... Is it just me who's annoyed by this? Like, why does this have to be so annoying? And then it's locked. Why do you change? Lenny, welcome in. I hope you're well. It's so weird, right? Okay, let's try again. Let's lock it. Let's go to the game. Let's try this. No, it's gonna go ham again. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm done. It switches to the game you're running. Yeah, but you should be able to disable that, and I can't. There's literally nothing in the settings. I can click whatever I want. It's even locked. And it now even says that it's on desktop, but as soon as I click into The Sims, it switches to The Sims profile. And I can't disable that. This frustrates me so much. Why does it have to do that? And why can I not turn it off? And like, why can I not delete it? because I can't delete it because it's active, but I can't open it unless it's active. Who came up with that dumb shit? Okay, I just made the default profile permanent. Let's see if that works. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, it still doesn't work. How? How is it possible that you set something as permanent and it still freaking switches? It is locked and permanent and is like, nope, I'm just gonna switch anyways. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I'm sorry that you're coming into row rage. To roach. Oh. I don't get why it is so hard. Not me confused to what's going on. It's something like super trivial and small, but I'll show you. Whenever I click into my Sims game, my mouse starts just going haywire. Like, look at the colors. I constantly see that in like the corner of my eye, but it's quite bright IRL. So it's like in my face. So I want to turn it off. I can't. The app that is supposed to, well, it's not pretty to look at. No, it's like painful for my eyes because it's actually really bright. You can't really see it on camera that well, but it's really bright. So it's like annoying me, but I can't turn it off. And it's not making any sense. And it's frustrating me so much. I don't know why. You can't lower the light level? No, because that's supposed to happen in the same app where I can control it, but then as soon as it switches profiles, it takes over all control. So I could technically turn off all the light, but as soon as I click into The Sims, it will switch onto a profile with very bright flickering lights. It says this profile is set up to be a permanent profile for all applications. If you select another profile, the permanent profile will be shut off. How can you shut off something that's permanent? That's like the opposite of permanent. Why does it have to be so painful? Okay, but as long as I'm not like clicked into The Sims. Oh my god, it worked. I set it up and then closed Logitech G Hub and now it cannot switch. Ah, look at the difference. That's like peaceful. See, it is still bright, but it's like a slow flow of light. No, not like a disco ball in the corner of my eye. Now I can faithfully play the game without any hassle. So, not exactly. We're not raving or raging or both. Now that we got that fixed, I am very happy that we managed to do that. Roging, yeah. Now it is time to continue with this build. So the 2 bedrooms that we still need to do, or 1 bedroom, is Sam's bedroom. I ended up going for a green color, which I think is really cute. And then we need to do this kind of like shared upstairs space where I was thinking we could potentially go for like some skill building or something. Logitech tech support corner. Yeah. Let's start by selecting a bed because I think getting a green bed in here is going to be one of the harder parts. You need to be an ASUS partner. I don't think I own anything ASUS, actually. No, I don't think I do. Not even like in my PC. Oh, I did not, but thank you so much. I did actually need some hydrate. Also, Lenny, you said something and then I completely ignored you, but you are doing fine. I'm glad to hear that. I'm also doing good. Now that I'm no longer raging over my mouse, I am doing really well. Let's see. Let's see for her bed. So Sam is kind of like the witty one, right? I feel like that one could potentially work. I like the vibe of this bed a lot, but I'm not really sure if the color fits. Again, the vibe of the bed, really nice, but the color doesn't really fit. That could work as well. That is very much the color of her suit, by the way. I'm doing really quite fine. Yeah. Also, Siska, welcome in. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Has everyone licked today? Okay, I think I've made my final choice. I'm sorry. That one just won over all of the previous ones. Because it's like green, but also girly pop. Imagine that quote in 2 years and then I'll be like, oh yeah, remember that one stream? Remember that one stream where I had issues with my mouse? And I was raging about it so much? Let's actually see. Fun fact, it also didn't save my key buttons.
Half a
Lady!
year, huh? Thanks
What?
for the amazing time. Illy.
Exactly my point, huh? 6 months? How has it been 6 months already? What the heck? And Rosalia. 32. Actually mind-boggling. Sorry for the yawn. Finally, I catch you. I'm like a Pokemon, but very rare. I'm really hard to catch. Thank you so much for the 32 months. What the butts? Hold up! Butterfly, thank you so much for gifting out that sub to the community. That just went to Brax. Brax, please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. You just kicked off the hype train and completed the daily sub goal. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I have some sub board updating to do. Thank you. Hold up. Let's go here. First we have Lenny, the 6 months, also with your Prime. Thank you so much for wanting to use your Prime. You only have one of those, and you decided to share it with me. I really do appreciate that. The alignment this month is, like, actually atrocious. Yes, Prime only works here. No one, that's why probably you don't know about it, but Prime is actually exclusive to this channel. It's not, by the way, but I like the marketing pitch. And then Rosalia with the 32. You're one of the few people, I was going to say with the flower basket, but actually, you also have a founder's badge. I wonder when it's going to happen that, like, the first person with an actual flower basket shows up. Because the most people that have that right now probably have a founder's badge. Although maybe there's one person that has it already. And then Butterfly, are you on the board already as a sub-gifter? I feel like I remember adding you, but now I'm starting to doubt myself. I think I still need to add you. So let's do that. How special it is that you keep this board. It is so fun. Thank you. I have said to myself that I will keep doing this as long as it's, like, viable for me to do this. Because obviously it does take some time on stream, but I really enjoy doing it. How about this? Let's go, sweetie. But Really? That or your founder's badge? There we go. Beautiful. Thank you so, so much, Butterfly, for gifting out that sub to the community. And thank you all so much for the hype train. I really, really appreciate that. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you for completing the daily sub goal. Otherwise, Jeff Bezos will rob you of your $5 hairs. Yes. And that is a joke for legal reasons. Excuse me? What's happening? Anna! Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Hi Mari Potato. Please enjoy all of the subby perks for a whole month. And then Butterfly, thank you so much for gifting out 5 subs. They went to Haggy, to Notcher, to Daisy, to SK7TV, and to Sam. If you just got gifted a sub there, please enjoy all of the subby perks for a whole month, courtesy of Butterfly. What the butts? Anna, are you on the sub board already? And that hype train just zoomed to level 2. Which is funny because now my overlay is broken. Oh no, there we go. Whoa, no, hold up. It's zoomed to level 3. A what? That's a level 3 52%. Excuse me, what? Come on. You are on the sub board. Okay. And I'm also going to search to make sure that I didn't add any. No, we're no doubles. Did it break? It looked like it for a second, but then it didn't. Welcome back, Lena. Welcome back. But now with the new badges, it looks even prettier. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I really like the look of the subboard with the new badges. I think it looks so cute. Okay, I'm going to have to decide what kind of side table I want to use for Sam. I feel like I might have to also at one point just kind of give up on all the green because the green swatches in The Sims are just not that great. I just noticed. Where did my stairs go? I was like, I just noticed there's the fence missing. And then I realized, no, it's not the fence missing. My stairs are missing. Why? That's not how that song goes, Matthias. Hello? What? Why can I not place the stairs here? Can't intersect... What? Huh? No, but like actually. What is going on here? But what is the obstruction? Bestie, what, like, there's no obstruction here. No. Is it because I made this into a platform? Thank you for the hydrate. Also, Tub, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Okay, you know what? Thank you for the save reminder. I have done like 0 work, but honestly, saving is never a bad idea. Yeah, they really do that sometimes. They give you the pain in the head moment. This is definitely one of those moments. Okay, so it needs to go like this. Then I have an idea of how to fix this, which potentially is a dumb idea, but the least I can try is, or the least I can do is try. So I guess we're gonna need a connector piece. Can't place in current location. Why? Why you lying, Sims? But like, actually, what's your problem? Oh, okay, so it works like that. Looks horrendous. Thank you so much, guys, for the hype train. I really appreciate it. I mean, if we have to, I guess I could do this. If it's the only way. Also, did you guys know we're getting new hype train emotes soon? Then I might as well do it like this. I just wish that I could place it like that, but I can't. We are, yeah. They announced it on Twitter the other day. They were like, before we're gonna get new hype train emotes, first it is time to properly say goodbye to the old ones or something like that. So they're like promoting the current ones for a little bit, and then they're gonna replace it. Might as well pop into Dad, aka Pirate Software, when they come and get them all. That is honestly not a bad idea. Hi, Tanisha, welcome in, and Lindsay, welcome in, and Pinja, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. What the butts? Thank you, Siska. I appreciate that a lot. You want to know what we can do for those 10 bits? Put on the cat cam. I just noticed that Toot sat down. So in the top left corner, look at the little loaf. Your internet just said bye-bye. Oh no. Stupid internet. How is Simon? Simon is good. I just had a little rage moment earlier. But not over the Sims, but over my mouse. But we're doing all good now. How are you? How was your weekend? What kind of... I feel like that kind of works. Who got it now? Wait, who got what? Just notice the cat cam. I just turned it on. I didn't notice that she was sitting there before, but... No, actually, that is what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, that's much better. You have a bone to pick with me? Oh no. Tell me. Should I be scared? I feel like this is a good match. I like this a lot. Okay, we have new things in every category, so I quickly kind of just want to check out the new kits, so after everything's no longer in the new category. Let's check party essentials and then just do show all. The golden? Who got it now? Amps again. And that's not even a joke. Terzy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay, actually, that one is kind of cute for this house. Not specifically for her room, because it doesn't really fit the color scheme. Kind of tempted to add it to Clover's room, not gonna lie. Twitch loves her so much. Twitch does love her a lot, yeah. I can see why. I love her a lot too, so it makes sense. Okay, for the Party Essentials kit, that item I'm gonna use every single build now. Y'all are gonna get really annoyed with me and how much I'm gonna use that specific one, because I love that. Also, someone asked earlier, I just realized, this lot is now 200,000. Oh my god, it's a curved TV with a backlight. Okay, I didn't realize how much I actually wanted that, but that is really pretty. Maybe too much green. I like other matching colors, but I really like it either way. I feel like normally I wouldn't do this much green either. But in this house, I am going particularly overboard with everything I'm doing. So I'm kind of just seeing how far I can take it. How do you change swatches like that? So you do that with your plus and your minus key on the numpad side of your keyboard. If you don't have a plus and minus key, because you have, like I do, you have a smaller keyboard, then you can actually program your mouse. I have extra buttons on my mouse that I programmed to kind of simulate my plus and minus key. I have a video on my YouTube on how to do that. So if you want to check it out, I have a video explaining on how to do it as a basic thing. Like just if you have those keys on your or like on your keyboard, but if you don't have them, I do also have a video on how to do it without. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold up. Okay, that doesn't really work because of the wallpaper, but could have. Okay, I'm gonna use these lights a lot as well. You asked an impossible question in the rose room. Oopsie. Actually, I've already been working on yet another design because I couldn't pick between those two either. It is actually problematic. I'm struggling a little bit with the vibe of this room. Like, I'm not really sure where I want to take it yet. Which I guess is not helping right now. Hi, Sophie. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is good to see you today. I'm also kind of just like stuck in just checking out the Party Essentials kit, which obviously we're very not limited to. I'm just kind of seeing whatever options we have. I get rid of this. Okay, that does give a pretty glow. I like that. How is this light? Because I do feel like that light is actually kind of a vibe in this room. And then I would like to change the color of the light to be a little bit warm. Okay, I think that... Oh, you know what? I just realized. No, that doesn't work. They would be floating. So for this room, actually, we have kind of a unique... well, not opportunity. I was going to say, but there is also no ceiling here. It's literally 100% glass. Also, I just noticed that these have to go up here again. There we go. That is better. I moved them down when we were doing the charity stream. But...
Hello, sweetie.
Hello, Charlie. It is good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Genuinely couldn't decide. Well, I mean that's good, I guess, because that means that either design would be nice. So, okay, let's kind of get out of the Party's Essentials kit so I can see more things. Which probably for a second is going to freeze my game because my game tends to do that. Whenever it needs to load the entire catalog, it just freezes. Which is slightly annoying. But we get there. But I feel like we could... No, I think we should just go for small lights or wall lights. Warm it up? I don't remember what I said for you to respond with warm it up, but now I'm like curious what I said. Okay, that's too green. Can't deal with that. The game... Oh, the game freezes. Thank you. Okay, again, I'm not really sure where I want to go with this yet, but I'm just going to try out like a couple of things and we'll see where it takes us, okay? I feel like it was very clever. It was very clever. I'm impressed with that joke, sweetie. Seriously. Hello? Miss Micah, what is this? Hi. Hello, hello. It is so good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. What the butt? Hello? That's a double raid. Welcome in. Actually, what is this chaos, everyone? Thank you so much for both of those raids. What is happening, everyone?
I'm clocking into mod work duties.
Thank you so much for the raid, Micah and Dylan. Thank you. Both welcome in. Let me see if I can catch up with chat and say hello to everyone. Late Bloom, welcome in. Mary, welcome in. Coco, welcome in. Mira, welcome in. Micah, of course, welcome in. Raven, welcome in. Starship Power, welcome in. Kai, is it Kayette or just Kai? Please let me know. But welcome in. Baby Bear's Twitch, welcome in. Impy, welcome in. Is it Samantha? Let me know if I said that correctly. Welcome in. Little Rue, welcome in. Hilo, welcome in. Starship Power, welcome in. The Cat Cam, yeah, you are welcomed by supreme guest of the stream. She do be very, very cute and sleepy right now. Official Rumble Belly, welcome in. Dylan yourself, welcome in. How is both of your streams? Oh my god, more sounds, help. I was just about to say, can we get huge shout outs for both Micah and Dylan? I would love to hear from both of you how your stream was. What were you up to today? I recommended you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is so heckin' kind of you. Thank you for guiding more lovely friends over to this corner of the internet. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I would love to hear how both of your streams were. What were you doing today? I saw Dylan was streaming IRL. Ooh, interesting. I want to hear more. What were you up to? And Micah, welcome in. I see you were doing some Sims 4. I would love to hear what you were up to. Thank you for that hydrate. I'm going to need that for a second. I'm very lucky, though, because I have a raid video as an introduction, so I don't have to remember what I have to say. It is like a 1-minute video that introduces you to me, my streams, and my community, and I would very much like to share that with you. I'll be back on the other end of the minute, and then we can chat about what all of you have been up to. Thank you for that shout out as well. For everyone from my community, since you already know the raid video, you know what time it is. It is butt dropping time. You have to practice your squats on the button that is floating above chat right now. Thank you all so much for those raids. What the butts? I'll see you on the other side of the raid video. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I'm a chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. This stream is partially ran by my 2 cats named Toet and Soos. Like the rattan plates on the wall. Did you just sneeze right into the microphone, Toet? I mainly play The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety, and I host co-working/study with me streams about 2 to 4 times a week on this channel. Sorry, I just got distracted. Grim is doing yoga. Like, there are too many Sims that are dying here that Grim is like, nah, you know what? Self-care girly, I'm just gonna do some yoga. I very often say or do dumb things that get caught on camera. Oh, look, an Enderman. I don't like you.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. She is doing the partner pussy. Pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. I want the big melon. That's what she said. Oh, I didn't mean to make it bigger. Oopsie. I love using my platform to raise money for charity. That leads me to doing things that I have absolutely never regretted afterwards. Lemon. Yummy. I'm a lemon.
Oh, no.
I am a big plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and take a sip, because self-care is very, very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much again, Dylan and Micah, for the raid. You were working on Architect Rags to Riches challenge. Ooh. I love that you made that challenge. It's such a good one. Built a little brutalist office building for my first gen and spent all our money. Oopsie.
You cannot say chef cock.
Wait, where?
That's something that you would say in Dutch.
I hear
but
the
if you
alert,
say
but I
in
can't
English,
see it.
That's very
There we go.
weird.
Not me wanting to say hi including bits, but then apparently I turned into a Twitch noob and didn't send them. But hi, hello again, happy Monday, I love you.
Spoofy, I love you too. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. And Dylan, I love that you drive and live stream that. That's very creative. I need to check that out. Thank you so much for both of you for raiding over. I really do appreciate it. We are playing The Sims today. I'm trying to build the house from Totally Spice. So for any one of you who watched that show, if you were younger, I'm obsessed with that show. I did a cosplay as Sam from Totally Spice, and I've been trying to complete this house for over a month because I keep getting too distracted and I keep getting lost in all the details and all of like the potential of this house. So I need to finish it. That's my goal. But this house is very extra. There's like a lot of color, a lot of RGB lights, very 70s and over the top inspired. Except the coming Friday is a free day. Good. Free days are important. I'm proud of you for taking your free day. I know it's really hard as a content creator, especially if you stream every day. It can be really hard to take days off. So that sounds really nice. Enjoy your day off. And I'm going to check, I think tomorrow I'll have time to check out a stream. I'll see if I can make it to like a live stream rather than checking out a VOD, because that's always nicer. RGB in the house makes it go faster. It's a super fast house. You have no idea. I like this house. It's so different. It is currently 200,000. You can't really see it because the cat cam is blocking it, but this house is 200,000 simoleons at this point. And Tut is just doing a little bit of grooming right now. I think technically if I go here, hold on. Haven't tried this yet, but you can see her full screen. She just chilling. She being super sweet. Also, just a little heads up, in 4 minutes, we have a round of ads. That is also my cue to go take a quick break. I'm going to put some words on stream on so you guys can play a little mini game while I'm away. I think I don't have the cat cam on the words on stream scene. I'm doubting if I have it. Otherwise, I can set it up still. Toot is being self-care girly, for sure, yeah. Oh my goodness. Also, Ty, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is good to see you. Holly Butts, thank you. Thank you so much for that Prime sub. I appreciate that a lot. I'm going to put your name on the sub board. Please enjoy all of the subby perks for a whole month. Thank you, thank you. You are a brand new planty. You now have little seedlings that you can plant in the coming month. Oh my goodness, the alignment this month, again, atrocious. You got Twitch Turbo for a month. That is very nice. I started typing your name because I was reading your name. That was weird. Sometimes I'm doubting if I should get Twitch Turbo because I watch so many Twitch streams. But there you go, Ty. Thank you so much for wanting to use your Prime on here. You only have one of your Primes, and you decided to share it with me. Also, Star, welcome in. If anyone came in during all of that chaos, I'm sorry if I missed you, but welcome in. It is so good to see you. I'd say get it. Yeah, I probably should. I think it would be a good investment at this point. I do sub to a lot of my friends because I want to support their content, you know. But especially when I'm trying to like check out new streams or when I'm trying to find new people to raid and stuff like that, it can be really frustrating if you have ads all the time. And even though I wish I had money to sub to everyone, no, I don't. Hi Noah, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Exactly. It's nice for checking out new streams, and I feel like I do that quite often. So okay, is that too much pattern in one room? Potentially, yes. Maybe I should calm down a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Not too much. Actually, you know what? I just realized I also need to update the words on stream link. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to put the tooth cam on the break screen as well. And then we're going to build after, I promise. I know there's been a lot of yapping and a lot of chaos today. But I promise. We're going to play Sims after. But for now, I'm going to go here. I need to update that link. There we go. And then it should work. There we go. And then also, I'm going to add cat cam over here, okay? I can't promise that Toot will stay in this room if I go on a break and I go lay down in bed, because she tends to really love to come lay down with me. I'll put her in the corner over here. I think that shouldn't be blocking the game. Right? I think that should be good. I always see you promote it. Yeah, so basically you subscribe to Twitch instead of a specific creator. You don't get access to emotes, but you don't get any ads anywhere. So you basically buy yourself out of ads across entirety of Twitch. And creators that would have gotten ad revenue had you not had Twitch Turbo will actually get revenue from the Twitch Turbo, if that makes any sense. If not, the letters move quick anyway, so we'll still see them. That is a very good point. Since the ads are going to start in 6 seconds, I'm going to start the game. You can use the commands !continues or !restarts to continue playing when I'm not here. I'll be back in about 15 minutes. Please also make sure to practice some self-care, all of those things. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Enjoy the words on stream break. Hello. I made it back. How's it going, everyone? See, you're doing pretty good. Think you did a restart, right? And I see that Toot actually stayed the entire time. She made sure that you guys were getting the work done. Also, hold up. No, okay, you guys are hearing the game. For like a second, I started doubting if you could hear the game. Or the words on stream. Also, Lore, welcome in. It's so good to see you. And Sakina, welcome in. And Ninja, welcome in. I see so many people coming in during my break. Toot was being a pro streamer, in my humble opinion. Toot, do you hear that? You're a pro streamer. She is a pro streamer. Oh no, not the earbud in your drink. That's the worst. My sister once dropped her iPod into her noodles. Which was actually really funny. Poor noodles. It's like not poor sister or poor iPod. No. Poor noodles. Hi, Sakina. Thank you so much for cheering me on. I appreciate it. The sound is a bit quieter now. Yeah. I love side of AirPods in my ramen. It's just, it's nice. Extra chewy. Oh no, Lord, that's the worst because then it's just gone. Poor sister for having her noodles ruined. Well, mostly having her iPod broken. Because that was before the time that things were like waterproof. Sorry, I'm just responding to a message really quickly. It was a very cheap one that I'm pretty sure I got for free at an event somewhere. Okay, then it's not too bad, but still, it's frustrating. But like, imagine if that happened to like your expensive ones. Hold on. There we go. Also, Sweetie being at #1, ruling. Haha, crap. I was like, oh my god, I got the word, but then Ty was like a second earlier. I actually made a typo. If I hadn't made that typo, then I would have gotten it, but I was too slow. Too slow. Okay. Sorry. I'm a fan of Queen. I know a Mercury when I see one. That is fair. I can get behind that. Also, Criminologista, welcome in. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Just thank you so much, Starship. Wow, I cannot speak. Every single time I go take a little break and I come back, my ability to speak is just gone. But let's see how far we get with this words on stream, and then we're gonna be simming some more, okay? I feel tempted to like just play Sims in the meantime, but I won't, okay? I just feel like I'm never really good at this game when I've just taken a break, because then my brain is just not connected. See? Not connected. I look at this and I'm like, what? Break was good. Yes, it was very nice. Brain not braining right now. But I'm very proud of all of you. Pacifier. See? That would have never... Yeah, no. I would have never guessed that. Of course, that isn't the word because there's not 2 C's in that row. Nice. You unlock the next level. Very smooth. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I see a word. But then I realize it's actually because someone else already guessed that word, and I didn't really see it in the letters. I saw it on the guessed answers. Kawasan, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. 3 stars, let's go. That's a level 19, baby. Sweetie ruling the board, and Sweetie ruling this round. Which I guess happens when you guess the longest word. Never mind, it's Dutch. Yeah, I feel that. Oh, now they get hidden. Oopsie. Entire is a word. And train is also a word. I guess the longest word, it's trainee. Oh my god, look. I was like, oh, I'll type it, Mira, but I can't type it because I'm locked as well. I guessed the longest word and now I'm out. I think we'll make it. One more word and we've got it. Also, the orange bot, welcome in. Thank you so much for playing along. I hope you're doing well today. Ooh, actually 2 more words. Or like now only 1 more word. Nice. Let's go. I feel that you didn't you have that the other day as well, Bonnie, where you guessed the longest word and then you were like, yeah, now I'm out. I used all my brain juice on that one word. You had that, yeah. Just about to say, I feel like I remember this. Noise, 2 level skip. That is a level 21. Look, I'm in the top 8. I'm so proud of myself. And then the next round I sucked. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes your brain is like, yep, I know all of the words. And then the next round your brain is like, I know 0 words. Wait, what is the longest word? Donut. Oh, nice one. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can see that. Nice. I think 1 or 2 more words and then we have it. Cool. Haha, have you been watching Fallout? Nice. Let's go. I think that's already a 2-star round. What even in the world is a hog nut? Like sometimes people guess words and I'm like, no, you're just lying. That's not a real word. Like a hog nut? What the frickety frack is that? Outgun. Okay, I do see that one. Sweetie again, first place. Wild. Hog nut. You only know it from this. It's like hickory. What is hickory? You're like, it's this, and I still don't know. Is it type of wood? Message is the word. Okay, it is a type of wood. Sweetie, why would I know that type of wood? Why would I know what that... Oh, it really? Is that castagna? Interesting. Learning so many new things today. What a wild day. Your cat's playing with a broken lip balm tube. That's so cute. I wish that our lives was like as easy as cats' lives sometimes. You know, when you can just literally play with something that is actually broken or something that is utterly boring and not interesting at all, but you can still play with it and just have the bestest of times. Exactly. No job, just meow meow. Like sleep, eat, poop, cuddle. That's all you have to do it for the entire day. Nothing else. I want that. Bob the screen. Tootis has a cat cam on. Oh, true. Yeah. Boof. Oh, it's from a Dune. Do we still have ice cream? Maybe. Maybe you want to grab some? For us both? Maybe? Please? Oh my god, did you guys just finish this level on 3 stars? I think about ice cream for 1 second and you make it to level 27. I need to think about ice cream more often. And started playing with it. See, such an easy life. I should believe. Yeah, I'm just trying to convince Scott to grab ice cream. For the both of us. Not just for me. So, he benefits from it as well. But we have very delicious cookie dough ice cream. And I already made sure not to overeat on my dinner. Like half of my dinner, I put it away in the fridge because I was not hungry anymore. I could have like overeaten with my dinner and then probably now I would have been like, no, I shouldn't have ice cream. It's not a good idea. But now I'm like, I didn't eat too much dinner, so I can also have ice cream. It's fine. And then you give it to me so I can show it off on stream and tell everyone how awesome you are that you got me ice cream as a surprise? Then it's good for your reputation? It's good for your reputation with me? Hi, Robin. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you today. I want ice cream now. Sorry. Wait, you made it again? Your first solo trip? Oh my goodness. That is exciting. That is exciting. Are you going to go far or is it going to be relatively close? Hold up. Another 3 level. You're going to make it to level 30? Imagine being allowed to have ice cream during the week. Robin, can you imagine if you live by yourself? You're allowed to do anything. Like, I can do whatever the well, okay, maybe there's laws in place. You know, there's of course there's certain things that I'm not allowed to do. But like within the boundaries of the law, you can do anything you want when you live by yourself. I can have ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I wanted to. I can't see who got that word. Oh, it was Pixelated Rainbows and Froilink. And just eat ice cream or drink soda during the week. Yep. It's very nice. Also, you're going to Berlin. That is nice. Enjoy your time in Berlin. Berlin is a really nice city. Also, you guys are goated at this game. That sounds like a good plan, Bonnie. That's a good thing to spend your money on. Obviously not only, but... You are going to visit Nayla? Oh my goodness. Give Nayla the biggest hug for me, okay? That is amazing. Umber raised me well. Why did I say Umber? What happened in my I don't think I've ever said her name in a Dutch way. I don't think I've ever said Umber. Maybe I have, actually. Now I'm starting to doubt if I've ever said Umber. Maybe. That is so sweet, Robin. What the butts? Nayla is so lovely. Actually, sorry, what is this? Umber. Yeah, the way I said it like extra Dutch. It wasn't just like Umber. No, it was like Umber. Ugh, no, shouldn't do that anymore. Thank you. Can I get a kissy? He's like, I already brought you ice cream. I'm not gonna give you a kiss too. I have ice cream. I have ice cream. Oh my goodness. You sounded a bit Flemish on that last one. Really? I felt like that was the most Dutch out of all. The full word is compare. Compare. Why is this ice cream so good? Toot also wants ice cream. Maybe. Also, Siofra, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Scott's making fun of me for talking with my mouth full. I think... No. She doesn't want ice cream. She wants attention from Scott. And he walked out of the room. So now she's like, excuse me, human. How can you walk out of this room and not give me any attention? Oh, hold up. I added the cat cam here, but then the button that turns off the cat cam is not synced to this scene. He's bringing her back though, so. Hallie, welcome in. What a full circle moment. What? I love this. I forgot to say a raid message. That works. Everyone just say raid or hey. Thank you so much for the raid. This is a good full circle moment for anyone who wasn't here during co-working. I actually raided Hallie on the end of my stream. But thank you so much. Hey, okay. All the raiders say raid. Not everyone who's already hanging out here. You silly willies. Love that you went live again. I do that on Mondays and Fridays. I do co-working in the afternoon and then I do gaming in the evening. Thank you so much for that shout out. If anyone hanging out here is looking for a wonderful co-working friend, please make sure, and also gaming, by the way, not just co-working, also the same, both co-working and gaming. Make sure to go drop your butt on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. Literally, Hallie has the most aesthetic stream I've ever seen. Your room, honestly, your room fits so well with the build that we're doing today because we're building the Totally Spice house and I feel like your room fits that vibe perfectly. Okay, but I'm gonna say hello to all of you. Then I'm gonna share my raid video so that you guys can get a bit of an introduction to me and my streams. And then we're gonna play Sims. I'm going to show you the build that we were doing today. Boy, I need to actually scroll up a lot. Seiji, welcome in. It's so good to see you. Hello, hello. Mickey, welcome in. And Nance, it is good to see you. Name buddy, how are you doing? Hallie, of course, welcome in. Let me see. Did I miss anyone? I think I said hi, but I want to make sure that I didn't miss anyone. That's the way to do it. Going right from working to gaming. Exactly. It's just like have a little break in between and then just chill. It's nice. Obsessed with Totally Spice. Okay. I need to show you what we've been building then. But first, I'm going to share with you the rate video. It's like a quick 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community so that for anyone who's new here can get a little bit of like a gist what these streams are like. And then I'll show you the house because I think you'll love this. But I'll be right back. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I'm a chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. This stream is partially ran by my 2 cats named Toet and Soes. Like the rattan plates on the wall. Did you just sneeze right into the microphone, Toet? I mainly play The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety, and I host co-working/study with me streams about 2 to 4 times a week on this channel. Sorry, I just got distracted. Grim is doing yoga. Like, there are too many Sims that are dying here that Grim is like, nah, you know what? Self-care girly, I'm just gonna do some yoga. I very often say or do dumb things that get caught on camera. Oh, look, an Enderman. I don't like you.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. She is doing the partner pussy. Pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. I want the big melon. That's what she said. Oh, I didn't mean to make it bigger. Oopsie. I love using my platform to raise money for charity. That leads me to doing things that I have absolutely never regretted afterwards. Lemon. Yummy. I'm a lemon.
Oh, no.
I am a big plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and take a sip because self-care is very, very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yes, I am actually coming to TwitchCon US this year. I went last year, got hooked, so I need to go again. I will actually also be going to TwitchCon EU. Of course, I know that for American friends, it's not the most easy to come over here. But it's in my city. So I can literally sleep in my own house, in my own bed. I didn't have to get a hotel. So it's very nice. I'm going to go to both TwitchCons this year. It'll be the first TwitchCon I actually attend. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. TwitchCon is such an experience. I think, wait, for me... The US this year will be my 5th, I think, because Amsterdam, Paris, Vegas, Rotterdam. Yeah, so it will be my 5th. But I almost feel like the one in Rotterdam this year, it kind of feels like cheating because it's in my own home city. So it almost doesn't feel like I'm actually traveling to a TwitchCon, you know? You was in Amsterdam when I was there, but you didn't go to the con. Wait, so we could have met all the way back then, even though I was not into co-working at the time, so... Not sure if you were, but also if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, anything. I know you probably just had quite a long stream. Please make sure to go practice some self-care. And hi, Nard. Welcome in. It is so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Definitely. I will definitely do that, Siska. I'll try to upload some pictures. Because I think I just want to share this build in general anyways. You wasn't either started co-working this year. Let's go. I started end of last year. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm gonna show you the build. So hold up. Okay. So I'm not sure if you remember, but for anyone who's watched Totally Spice, in season 3 and 4, the 3 main spice start living in this kind of beach house together. We've been working on recreating this for a really long time at this point, like a month, because a month ago I cosplayed as Sam from Totally Spice. I did like the full suit and everything. It was a lot of fun. I did a full stream as Sam from Totally Spice. But we started working on this build and then... Sweetie! Excuse you. Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Seiji. Seiji, congratulations. You're a strong growing planty now. Please enjoy all of the subby perks for a whole month. Sweetie! Thank you so much for also gifting that sub to Hallie. Hallie, please do enjoy your badge, your emotes, and your ad reviewing for a whole month. Both of you are strong growing planties now. Enjoy all of the subby perks. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. We need more booty on Twitch. That is a very good point. Booty is important. Also, Bambip, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. But yeah, this build has taken a long time, specifically because I've been too meticulous with the details. Like I actually learned how to make a round pool specifically for this build. You are a planty, yeah. It's Twitch staff approved booty as well. I mean, technically, I guess they could still take it away. So let's not get too enthusiastic because officially you're not allowed to have booty emote. So there might come a day where all of a sudden booty emote's gone, you know? I wish I could live here. Same. I want to live in this house so bad. So for the inside, I kind of went ham. I usually am not really good at doing really colorful builds. But for this one, I committed, okay? So this is the downstairs floor. It is a very like 70s retro inspired house. And the whole reason I feel like this fits your style so well is this rug is literally your whole kind of branding. But just this whole house, I'm just obsessed. The conversation pit, yeah, I want this in my house. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I love Totally Spies. This is so perfect. Basement, that side. So actually, that would be cool if there was a basement. I think technically Whoop headquarters is somewhere like on a hill or like on a cliffside, but maybe we should build Whoop headquarters at one point. That'd be fun. But I've used a lot of pink, a lot of purple, a lot of like 80s retro vibes. And then upstairs, I was making the rooms for the 3 Spice. So we have Clover's room, which the branding of Clover's room is called Over the Top Girly Pop. There is even a platform that is shaped like a heart in the middle of the room. It is truly over the top girly pop. Also, half of her wardrobe disappeared. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Which is kind of frustrating. There was like a built-in wardrobe over here, but the Sims tends to glitch out a little bit there. Then this is Alex's room. She is kind of like the introverted sporty of all of them. And I really like her room. I love the colors that I used here. It's so warm, so welcoming. And then I was just working on Sam's room and I tried to go for like a lot of green because obviously her outfit is green. I was kind of struggling with the light, right? As you guys came in, or actually before I went on a break, I should correct that. I was struggling with the lighting situation and kind of like the wardrobe and stuff. Thank you, Siofra. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I'm trying to like figure out which direction I want to go with this room, and I don't know. I haven't really found like the one thing that I want to do. Although maybe that could be actually really cute. But I feel like, look, I want to use this, which is very girly with like the green flowers, but I also want to use this, which these two don't go together. And I think that's what's currently making it really hard for me to decide what exactly I want to do with this room. Like, do I go for the full neon, which I've done in other rooms, or do I go for the little bit more classy? I don't know. It's a hard decision. And while I postponed that decision for a second longer, I'm going to eat some more of my ice cream. Thank you, Strofa. The glow cube, definitely a hard item to use. Also, cutie, welcome in. It's good to see you. Neon since it's throughout the house. Yeah, maybe I should. I take forever designing my room. Yeah. I took forever changing my background as well. Like, I had so many ideas, but it took me a really long time to settle on the final design. I wish it glowed like a box. That would have been perfect if the flowers were glowy. Also, Dickie, welcome in. It's so good to see you. I would have loved that. But yeah, maybe I should go for the neon, but then I should find a wardrobe that fits with the neon. Thanks for cheering me on, Sophie. I appreciate it. Maybe the solution is to go for a wardrobe that isn't green. Because I feel like if we just go for something that is white or something, like even something like this could work. Thank you, Kawasan, and thank you for cheering me on as well. I appreciate it. You know what? I think I have a vision. Also, hi, is it Napusina? Do I say that correctly? Welcome in. Oh my goodness, all the way from Malta. I love that. Hello back from the Netherlands. Also, Petra, did I say hi to you? I need to watch the VODs from the beginning. Missed the beginning of this one. If they are not on my Twitch anymore, I do have a second YouTube channel. It is linked on my main YouTube channel. It is called Rosannatxt Streams. It's where I upload all of my VODs. I upload all of the VODs every week at the end of the week. So if you're ever looking for one of my Twitch streams and it's no longer available on my Twitch profile, then that will be the place. I don't think we have a VODs command. Actually, we should get that. I think that would work. That does work. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I forgot we had that one. So for anyone, my first VOD is also available on that channel. So if you're ever like, oh my god, what did her stream look like? Or what? If you watch that, you're gonna see next level baby row. Also, I hate it because there's a platform behind there, so things keep jumping up. It's annoying. But yeah, my first VOD is actually published. Don't ask why. Nah, that doesn't really fit. I feel like I'm almost obliged to still use the... Oh my god, this cough. I'm so done with it already. It's only been back for a day. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Why? Well, it was a charity goal at one point. I made it a charity goal to publish my first VOD if we reached like quite a high amount actually during that charity stream. And I didn't necessarily expected us to reach that. But then, of course, this community is a silly bunch of goosies, so they did reach it. And then I had to publish my first VOD. And just now stop coughing. It is so frustrating, Ivies. The thing is, I've had a cough for like a full month or like even 6 weeks, and then it went away. And for some mysterious reason, it's back again. You finished the house flipper challenge, only slightly over budget. Yeah, it was definitely a hard challenge, or it is a hard challenge to stay within budget. Like, I still need to figure out how I'm going to do that as well. That was weird. Look at the difference between the two. Look at how much greener that one is compared to this one. As soon as I click on it to change, like, the intensity of the light, it kind of breaks. We had to make it happen. Yeah. My first VOD is so ridiculously awkward. Oh, I can't watch it back without cringing. But hey, I guess everyone has to start somewhere, right? Like, everyone starts somewhere with streaming. Okay, I'm gonna have the dangerous idea to put a salt lamp. Very old. Yes, it's the very first time I went live on Twitch. And I have that saved to my YouTube channel, or like my second YouTube channel. And then my second stream actually got lost. My mouse just disconnected, and I'm actually doubting. No, I think all the other things are fine. But my second stream got lost, unfortunately. I have actually no idea how. I guess I didn't record it. And then from my third stream on, it's all uploaded to that same YouTube channel. Love the flower rug. I wish I had that rug IRL. With the shell challenge, I sometimes went into live mode accidentally, so I deleted things afterwards. They didn't give me that much money. Oh yeah, I feel that. That's frustrating. As soon as you go into live mode, they're like, everything decreases in value. Also, Starlight, did I say hi to you? I'm starting to doubt now. But hi back. See, I'm so all over the place today. Okay. It's my last bite of ice cream, but it has 3 pieces of cookie dough in it and a piece of chocolate, so it's a good bite. Oh yeah. Okay. I feel like we need a desk. You leave so early on Wednesday. When do you have to leave? Do you have a green desk? We have a green, like, very gamer-like desk. Oh, actually, that desk really works. I'm kind of here for that. I could... No, I shouldn't use the flower chair. That's too... I am using so many different styles at the same time in this room. It is actually ridiculous, and none of them really work together. Let's see. I do also want to get her like a nice chair, but I feel like that would be super perfect in this corner. We have multiple green desks in this game. This game is strange. Yeah, why do we have so many green desks actually? Like when does one use that? Well, I guess now, but 6:14. Your train goes 7:04. That is early. That is definitely early. Because green is nice. I mean, I guess you're right. Green is a nice color. I like it. Maybe just not in this amount. Maybe that's where I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, actually, I don't think I want to use green as the color for the chair because I very much want to use this girly pop chair. But it doesn't really come in green, but I know that it comes in a swatch that, like that one, the yellow with the plant. But I feel like an egg chair is just, it's so iconic. And then with the record player right next to it, that's just perfection. Of slime, but also trees. That's an interesting combination. The IKEA egg chair. Okay, that's... I love egg chairs, but the IKEA egg chair is not really up my alley. Still need to take the train to your hotel. That's actually not too bad. Then you still have quite some time to kind of land, so to say. Kind of accommodate to the city, you know? I always hate it when you arrive, when you're like traveling all day, and then you arrive mega late in the evening. And... you almost immediately have to go to bed. I really don't like that when that happens. I like that, but it's unfortunate with the glass. Yeah, I know which one you mean. It's like the plastic one, right? I'm struggling a little bit. I would like to have a bookcase here, but... actually, maybe that could work. No, again, that doesn't really work with the window. I could just go for something like that and then stack one on top of it. I guess that works. And then we can put a little, like, vase or something on top of it. Or, like... I was gonna say another light, but maybe not. I already have so many accent lights in here. Oh, a plant. A plant is always good. Of course, Furlink. Good night. I hope you have some really good sleeps. Do we have like a nice vase with a plant? I was going to do like an empty vase, but... maybe that one. That's actually cute. I like that a lot. And then I feel like we need something over here because right now it's so... Your cough is coming my way? Oh, no. No. That's not meant to happen. The cough should stay here. Maybe we can have a smaller plant. Like, maybe Sam just has a lot of plants in her room. Considering plants are all green and she has that, like, really high ceiling. So, I think she has the unique opportunity. Although that one might be a little bit too big. But she has the unique opportunity to have so many plants in her room, right? The thing is, I can't really put a lamp because there is no ceiling. It's all the way open. And then there's a glass ceiling, so I can't put a lamp on the ceiling. I can do a standing lamp on the floor, in that corner, if that's what you mean. I feel like maybe that could work too. Hold up. If we have one plant on this side of the desk, and then this one over here, because that was clipping a little bit anyways. And then we could put a standing light in that corner. I don't very often use standing lamps in The Sims, so I'm going to have to see which ones we... Oh, green plumb bob. Very much. I will change the lighting intensity of that a little bit, but that's just perfect. You do have a hanging plant? Oh, yeah. Hi, Steph. Welcome in. And Nintendo, welcome in. It's good to see you. You make a very good point there. You are not being annoying. That is actually really smart. That's annoying because I really wanted to use that hanging plant. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. I am going to be big brain about this. I am so committed to having this hanging plant that I am going to make something happen for it. The question is, does that make sense for what I can? Do I want to put something on it? Because it doesn't really line up with that window. The question is, can we I mean, we can always lower the hanging plant with tool, by the way. Hold up. Better idea. Better idea. Oh, now it jumps up even more. Hold on. Okay, I cannot lower it like that, but I should be able to lower it with tool. Okay, that's too small. Oopsie. There we go. Let's go, sweetie. When do you travel again? Because you're traveling soon, right? I'm just gonna give all of this, like... Oh, that's still floating. A little bit more space. I think that works. 22nd. Oh my goodness. Wait, so you have time off work, but you're only traveling the 22nd? How does that work? After that, it's free. Let's go. Oh, that's very nice. We're gonna give Sam a cow plant backpack because... Can't explain why, but it just makes sense. Oh, you're going to a conference. Okay. But wait, isn't that technically work then too? I feel like I've used this mirror like in every single room in this house, but it's just so perfect. It is. But then you say you're off work, but then are you off work for like a week or wait, I'm confused. But you're already off work now. Oh, no. Oh, my God. You're off probation. I read like half the sentence. I should really learn how to read. I was genuinely so confused. Like, why would you have time off already if you're only traveling then? My goodness, Ro. That's embarrassing. There's all these people watching you and you're just not reading. Should really get my act together, huh? Okay, she's gonna have a little journal. I'll just put 2 of these over here. And then that's what we were gonna do. We were gonna look for a standing lamp. And then I think her room is as good as done. Thank you for the lurk. Of course, of course. I hope you have some really good sleeps later. Thanks for having me on phone for a little bit. We could potentially go for that one. It's like a little bit more basic, but considering the wildness of this room, maybe that's not a really bad thing. But I think that room turned out really cute, and I think it fits her personality as well. It is definitely different than all the other rooms. You know what I should do? Save. Just thought. Haven't saved in like forever. Okay. Before I continue with the inside over here, I kind of want to finish the outside over here, like the outdoor terrace, because I have been fully neglecting that part, even though I don't think it should be too difficult, because now that we have the inside, I kind of have a vision for what I want to do outside as well. I don't want to use that one. No. I want to use the one that came with this one. Let's see. Oh, actually, that one with the pink flowers. Although I hate the wood swatch on that one. Oh my god. Yes. Tell me that's perfection. That is amazing. That's just so good. Doesn't that come with like a matching chair, by the way? I think it should. What pack is that from again? Backyard. That's The Sims. It's perfect Sims. The person on the web. No, that's Rosanna. IKEA and IKEA only. Honestly, if I had to get ads, that would be not my worst nightmare. Like that would be not my worst nightmare to have only IKEA ads. Wait, you're telling me there's no chair with this? I was just about to say there must be. Am I? Oh yeah, we're gonna go for the blue with the pink chairs. And I'm gonna use these ones. If I can place it. Never use that, or very rarely use that, but it's actually quite cute. And it'll make a really cute noise. If you're playing in here, it'll actually make a sound. Okay, how committed am I to the stupidity of this build? Am I truly gonna put a flower rug outside to put the table on? That flower looks so much like the Totally Spice flower, though. Hold up. That is literally the What? Hold up, hold up. Okay. I'm gonna remove the table. See? This flower? Yeah? Totally Spice flower. Sims flower? Totally Spice flower. Sims flower? It's literally the same. It's the same wonky flower. How have I not realized this, even though I've been working on this freaking build for a month? It's the same weird... Okay, that's just perfection. We're using that now. That is definitely gonna go in this build. I love that. Hold up. I might want to do like a little fire pit situation over here. I think that could be cute. Only has IKEA ads. I was saying as you typed that in chat, I was like, I mean, if I have to get ads, I'd much rather get IKEA ads above anything else. The only problem is that I would probably be very, very tempted to start buying things. Because the thing with IKEA ads, for me at least, is that they are useful. I'll watch them and I'll be like, oh, I actually, now that I think about this, I do really need this. Let's see, a little candle on the table. That's cute. The good thing about this house is that these are like things that I never get to use. Because I always think they look a little bit silly, but for this house, they are just so perfect. IKEA ads are dangerous, right? Like, they just remind you of the fact that you can go on a shopping spree. Which then becomes something that I really want to do. I can't help myself. It just happens. Okay, I want to get a fire pit. My question just is, I always forget where the fire pits are. I think they're in this category. I believe. Yeah, they are. Okay. And then I actually really like this one from the... what is that kit called again? The Little Campers kit. I really like the Little Campers kit. I feel like they should also have a cool box outside, right next to the grill. And I'm kind of doubting if there is anything else that they would need outside. I think we might have to put some more things in like the shed to make that seem like it's like it makes sense, you know? Because right now it's just nothing important. So thinking maybe we can put a table where there's like a bunch of stuff sitting underneath it. That immediately makes it look a little bit better. Maybe there can be like a little water boiler or something that technically is like helping out with heating up the pool. So that goes like underground, like it's a heated pool. Because they also have a jacuzzi, right? So I think technically maybe we need that. It's just hidden away so it doesn't look super ugly. Anything else I can add in there? I mean, obviously I can just go... maybe we should go into the basement treasures kit. I think there's like a couple of old boxes in there. Also, Traharuka, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thanks for cheering me on as well. I hope you're doing well. IKEA ads are the only ads I give in new. Don't say that too loud though, because they'll know. They'll know. I can give you another ad of you. You're like a walking ad for IKEA. I was gonna look in kits. Basement treasures. I feel like we wouldn't necessarily have actual like broken stuff in here, but I can see maybe like some of these things just kind of sitting in here. Maybe like some board games or something. Not too much. What else? No, that's too old. Because that's the thing. They also wouldn't have like ridiculously old stuff in here. That would make no sense either. It's just like a little bit of storage. I think that's enough. I made ad for a merch. I know, but you are a walking ad for IKEA. Because Swedish. But thank you for also making ad for merch. I do indeed have merch. For anyone who didn't know, we have some really cute designs with the planties on it. I have with like the planty butts and the smart planties. So if you are usually here for co-working or something, we do have that little smart planty printed on like sweaters and notebooks and all of those things. And I think later this year, I might want to do some more merch again. I'm just not really sure yet what exactly I want to do. But I'd like to get creative with the merch again. There are puzzles and board games and growing together. I think now I just use the ones that came with the basement one, which is like just a little stack. So I have it. The living room is perfect. Thank you. I really, really enjoy the living room. I think it turned out amazing. Although I really love how the upstairs floor turned out as well. Like, it's just, I don't know, it makes me happy to see this. I will have to figure out what I want to do upstairs with this little kind of in-between room. We could make it another living room, but considering how much space they have downstairs, I almost feel like it's a little bit silly to just use that space for another living room. It just doesn't feel right. I am just realizing, you know what we don't have? But what would be absolutely perfect in here? Maybe a room where they keep all of their fancy accessories. What kind of accessories? Because all of their gadgets are stored at Whoop headquarters. Hi, Panda. Welcome in. So I almost have 1 page out of 3, and I really wish to finish with the homework tonight, but I don't know if I have enough to fill 3 pages. Ooh, yeah, that sounds rough. Wait, with the party pack, there is a minimalist dance floor. Okay, I can see that working. But actually, for this one, I was not going for the minimalist dance floor. I'm sorry, but we're going maximalist dance floor here. But now my question is, do we add that over here? Because we have a jukebox over here. We could potentially also add it upstairs. Which would allow you to dance above the kitchen. Do I just... do I just? That's my question. Like, what if I just? Is that going too far? Just making like that whole floor like this? Maybe the whole floor is going... No, wait. I have a better idea. We're going to make it a little bit smaller. Just a little bit, though. I'm still going to do double, but I want them to be able to, like, walk around it. I think that looks a little bit better. But honestly, that's kind of a vibe. Like that just... I vibe with that. Also, they have doors over here onto the balcony. But maybe they should have a door over here as well. At least Alicia won't be here to call you out over it. That is a valid point. Yes. Although, I don't know. Maybe adding a door over here will just mess with the whole window alignment. Yeah, so no door over here. You can only go onto the outdoor balcony from the bedrooms, and it's only meant to, like, walk around. Of course, Esther. Of course. Welcome in. I am actually very tempted, or welcome in, welcome back, I wanted to say. I'm very tempted to genuinely go for the Party Essentials kit and kind of just vibe with whatever comes with that kit. Because disco ball moment, why is it adding... You've got to be kidding me. Really? As soon as you have the... Okay, we're going to add those dance floors in all the way at the end. Because otherwise, I can't place a freaking disco ball without it glitching out. Didn't know that actually creates a proper hole in the floor, but okay. Look, I didn't expect to need a party kit. Was not planning on using a party kit, but yet here we are.
All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
Hi, Kara. Welcome in. It is so good to see you. Also, finally, a pair of not ugly speakers. I have to admit that I wasn't necessarily a big fan at first of the idea of a party kit. But there is a couple of items in here where I'm like, you know what? I am surprisingly happy with those. Like, simple speakers, really nice. Disco ball, really nice. What else did I use so far? The TV with the glow behind it, really nice. This stand with the record player, actually, really nice. Also, I'll just quickly use these so just to line out where the dance floors go so I can align everything with it. Right now, as an EA creator, oh my god, this is my first gifted pack. Actually, this is a gifted pack. This was given to me by EA. It's very much sponsored. Although, technically, the stream is not for the Party Essentials kit. Like, it's not an official review. But I do have a giveaway going on my Twitter right now. So if you're like, oh my god, this kit actually looks like a lot more fun than I expected it to, feel free to go check it out. I don't know why my mouse keeps disconnecting from time to time. But feel free to go check it out on my Twitter. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe you'll win one of these two kits. Which, again, I think if I wasn't necessarily building this particular house, I'm not sure if I would have liked this so much as I'm liking it right now. But for this house, I don't think I could have had a more perfect match. If I'm gonna be honest. Why does it have to... Okay, fine. It's easier to do it like that still. No, okay, so it works best if it's all one color. I do like that, though. I think it looks good. I don't have Twitter. I already said also earlier on stream today, I'm not going to be hosting, like, every single giveaway that I do only on Twitter. I did that for now because I got accepted into the EA Creator Network only very, very recently. And there is, like, a limited time for these codes to be available. And I didn't really have the time to quickly make, like, a bigger cross-platform giveaway. But for future giveaways, don't worry. I'll make sure to not only make it a Twitter thing. We can do stuff on stream where, we do giveaways, like, for events or something. Like, I'm going to make sure to not make it Twitter only. But for this one, that was just the easiest to do. And also, since it was quote-unquote only kits, I thought it would be fine. saw the mayo clip. That was a lot more than 1 spoon. I mean, it was 1 big spoon. Thank you, Petra. I appreciate it. I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah. I have to say, I'm honestly pleasantly surprised with this specific kit. I didn't expect to like it this much. Also, that is a very, very nice bar. What the heck? That is actually a bar that I can use. Excuse me? I didn't realize I needed a simple plain bar like this, especially that is like made to put against the wall. This build is so good. Thank you. I appreciate it. What the heck? Why is this so good? Okay, I'm actually really liking... I did not expect to like that so much. Also, at this point, I'm just turning this into a full party room. Just kind of trying to figure out what I like and what works. Keep sneezing. Oh, no. Okay, I think it is time to put back in the dance floors. Let me just quickly check it at night. Okay, so right now this room is very dim lit, which I think for a party is good. And that floor also gives it kind of like a night glow. I do want to change the color of this lighting. But I like this lighting as well. Let's see. Okay, I don't like that. Hold up. That one is gonna be red. Let me select it. And that one's gonna be pink. And that one is gonna be purple. And then that one's gonna be blue. There we go. That is very nice. I like that. Okay, I do feel like maybe we need a little bit of light over here. Like, this gives a nice glow on the wall, but now the bar itself looks really... Oh my god, the fog machine. Yes! Oh, you are a genius. I wonder what that will look like in gameplay. Also, hi Liz, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Like, I wonder what the fog will look like if you're playing and your Sims are throwing a party and they're using the fog machine. Okay, but this is looking like a good party. Add party here. Maybe a lava lamp. Let's see. Let's see what kind of lights we have that could fit here. I mean, obviously, we have the salt lamp, which is an option. We can always do that. You can also change the color of the fog. Oh my god. Okay, I'm starting to like this party pack more than I expected. Okay, we're gonna go for pink fog. Was that unexpected? Probably not. I mean, these candles are cute, but I feel like candles at a party is not really 100% the vibe that we're going for. I am very tempted to go for the... like, the pink. I just want to have it sitting on the bottom part of the... Why doesn't... That's frustrating. No, stop snapping to it. Okay, so that would be the right height. I like that. I think that looks cute. I wish we had more decoration on there, but genuinely everything's gonna snap to like that back part, and that's glitching with the big painting. Why did the Sims game go to therapy? Do I want to know the answer to this? Okay, maybe now it can actually go here. Thank you for the save reminder. That's a really good one. Because it had a bug to work out. Just one. I feel like the Sims would have a long journey of therapy, you know? Let's see. That was AI humor. Wow. Thank you for the uptime reminder. I'm just gonna finish this build. And then I am indeed going to find someone to raid and... oh. Apparently if you search for wine... Oh, yeah, because technically in The Sims, they're not allowed to call it wine. I just realized. But do I want to add some... Actually, maybe I think this is just done. I'm just, like, trying to figure out what else I need to add, but honestly, this house feels done. Like, I'm really glad that we did the addition of the dance floor, of like the whole dance room, because I think that makes a lot of sense for them to have in this house. And I'm really happy with how Sam's room turned out, because I think it fits her personality very well. And I think one of the best things of today was finding the flower, because that's just perfection. It's just so, it screams totally Spice. But I think then this is the entire house. I think I actually did it. That's wild. Did I actually do it? I think so. Oh, the lighting on this lot is terrible. Anything that's better than this? What is the best light? Is it the morning light? That's from the back, I guess. Yeah. I think this might be the best lighting for, like, the lot itself. Still terrible, though. Also, I don't want to know how many packs I used on this build. It must be a ridiculous amount. I didn't think you would. I know, me neither. No, actually, I was very committed to finishing this build today. Also, I love how now it is... Okay, so this house is a little under 200,000. It has 3 bedrooms and 1, 2, 3 bathrooms. Are you... There we go. That is enough description for me. Share lot to gallery. I did it, people! I finished a lot! I'm so proud of myself. There's like 2 things I want to check. Thank you all so much for the applause. And in time. Yeah. I kind of want to see what it looks like on the inside if they're having a party here. Okay, so this is their view when they're partying. They can see the Sao Paulo Art Museum. No, but I was kind of curious, like, that's a nice view of Beverly Hills. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for the applause and for the 50 bits. But that's a nice view. And then I was curious to see what kind of view they have from their balcony. Oh, this room. Also having... Okay, it is a little bit glitched out, but imagine this room has 2 roof... ceilings. How does this call? Roof ceilings. Wow. Ceiling windows. Skylights. That's the word I was looking for. It looks glitched out because there's a platform. But imagine this room is so pretty. Like the sunlight in this room is so stunning. I think personally, I would love to have Alex's room. Like this is my favorite room, I think. It's so warm. And then she walks out. Look at the view they have from their balcony. And then if they go upstairs, hold up. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up. If they're just chilling on their rooftop, this is the view they have from the rooftop. It is going on the gallery. Yes, I've uploaded it just now. This is Del Sol Valley. So the world that came with Get Famous. Okay, let's quickly take a look into oh my word. Clover's room actually has a pink ceiling. I forgot about that. She also has a skylight, by the way. I forgot about that too. But yeah, her room is definitely something, huh? I feel like Clover's room is... we took the over-the-top girly pop very serious in this one. And then let's go through the bathroom. Into... okay. Sam's room? I'm starting to doubt which room I want. Because... holy shit, this is pretty. I love Alex's room, but also look at how cute this one is. I didn't realize how well this turned out today. And I love all of the light and the open ceiling and stuff. And then they go here and they have the party room. And then let's go downstairs, okay? Third party would have from the rooftop if one of the spies brought someone home. If you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. Yeah. Look at this living room. I am obsessed. I am obsessed with this whole build. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. I actually think the glass ceiling from the kitchen is just, it's the little bit of extra. Which lot in Del Sol Valley? The Bailey Moon lot. So originally this is called the Bailey Moon Manor, I think. Hello. Hi, Lizzie. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Hi. Let me quickly go here so I can say hello to all of you. I just quickly... there we go. Now I can scroll in chat. Carrie Bug, welcome in. Thank you so much for that shout out for Lizzie, by the way. Anyone hanging out here who's looking for a wonderful fellow simmer, great vibes, great energy, please make sure to go drop your butt on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. Welcome in, Carrie Bug. Hillary Louise, welcome in. Is it Mosi Dreams? I hope I say that correctly. Welcome in. Kimberly Poole, welcome in. Lizzie, of course, welcome in. Goblin Girl, welcome in. How was your stream? Yes, it is definitely time for a raid video. Lessard, thank you so much for cheering me on. I appreciate it. I do have a small raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community, which hopefully gives you a bit of a taste of what it's like over here. Thank you, Lessard. I appreciate that. It is, I would eventually like to get a mic arm that isn't like as much in your face, but for now, this works. But how was your stream, Lizzie? What did you do in The Sims? Were you building? Were you gameplaying? I would love to hear it. We did a starter home build and I struggled with the budget. That sounds familiar. Starter homes are a fun challenge, but a painful one. What kind of vibe did you go for? Was it like really colorful? Was it blue suburban? Was it modern? I would love to hear it. But thank you so much again for coming over here with your community. I'm going to share my raid video. It's like a minute long. I'll see you guys on the other end, and then I'll talk about what we did on stream today. I am also at the tail end of my stream. I do want to be upfront about that. But I would love to show what we did because We went overboard with color today, and I'm very proud of it. But I'll see you on the other end of the video. Be right back. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I'm a chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. This stream is partially ran by my two cats named Toet and Soes.
Like the rattan plates on the wall. Did you just sneeze right into the microphone, Toet?
I mainly play The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety, and I host co-working/study with me streams about 2 to 4 times a week on this channel.
Sorry, I just got distracted. Grim is doing yoga. Like, there are too many Sims that are dying here that Grim is like, nah, you know what? Self-care girly, I'm just gonna do some yoga.
I very often say or do dumb things that get caught on camera.
Oh, look, an Enderman. I don't like you.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. She is doing the partner pussy. Pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy.
I want the big melon. That's what she said. Oh, I didn't mean to make it bigger. Oopsie. I love using my platform to raise money for charity. That leads me to doing things that I have absolutely never regretted afterwards.
Lemon. Yummy. I'm a lemon.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I am a big plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and take a sip because self-care is very, very sexy. That was my raid video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was light colors in Willow Creek vibe. Ooh, you're doing a save file. That is so exciting. I love that. I have made a save file once, and I've been working on making one again for like a year. And I'm not progressing at all. Of course, Noah. Of course. Thank you so much for lurking. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to go get yourself some rest. That goes for anyone who came with Lizzie's raid. And of course, Lizzie yourself. If you need to go raid and run or raid and rest, I fully understand. Like I said, I'm also at the tail end of my stream. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. For all those follows, by the way. But we've been building in The Sims as well. And I will quickly show you. I feel like this intro, this first view is already kind of telling of what we've been building. I made the Totally Spice house. Hello? Can I click into my game? There we go. I'll quickly zoom out because we were just kind of taking like a close-eyed look. Of course, thank you so much again. And thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. We finished this house. I've been working on this house for like a month. It is actually ridiculous. I spent too much time detailing everything. We were just admiring the view that they have from this house because this is a lot in Del Sol Valley. So they look out over the city and it's actually stunning. And inside of this house, I went overboard with color, but like in a good way. For anyone who's seen Totally Spice, you'll probably get the vibe. We very much went for like 70s retro, lots of pink, orange, purple. The what house? Totally Spice. In case you don't know it, the entire series is available on YouTube, and I highly recommend watching it. It is a kids show, but it's such a good kid show. It is about 3 teenage girls who, you love that show as a kid? Okay, I'm glad you know it. It is, hey, my cat is here and I have like a little bit of leftover ice cream on my desk and she's now trying to steal that. Dude, that's not for you. That's my ice cream, not yours. It's not even like ice cream. It's just like a little bit left in the bowl. It's definitely a childhood throwback. You love Totally Spice. As a kid, I was obsessed with Totally Spice. And we started to build this house because about a month ago, I did a Sam cosplay. So I did like the full suit, everything. Because ever since dyeing my hair ginger, I've been trying to do as many ginger cosplays as possible. And Sam was one of them. And then we started building that house on that specific stream. And I got far too invested with all of the details. So upstairs, we also made rooms for all of the Spice, like bedrooms. And tried to like match their personality. So Clover has a very girly pop room. Alex has kind of a more peaceful, very warm. I have cosplayed as Kim Possible. That was my first one. Yeah. And we actually tried to build the Kim Possible house, but I never finished that. Kim Possible was amazing. It was really fun to do that cosplay. I actually rewatched Kim Possible for a part for that cosplay as well. And then this is Sam's room. And I just uploaded it to the gallery. My gallery ID is Rosannatxt. And it is called Totally Spice House. So if you're seeing this and you're like, oh my word, I want to play here, you can. I do warn you, just a quick check. Yeah, the amount of packs on this one, actually ridiculous. I did not make a pack-friendly build out of this one. But I had so much fun making it. So thank you all for sticking through with me. I know this was a long build process to sit out. So I'm really glad that you all hung out for it all this time. When Gemini take cosplay, I would feel so awkward cosplaying as her because like she's an actual person and I've met her. You know, that would kind of be like, oh, I'm going to cosplay as Kayla. You met her? Yeah. You didn't know? I met Impulse and Scar and Tango as well, and Skiz. And a lot of other Minecrafters. Like S Major, Shovel, what is his name? Cub fan. They were all in Vegas. Actually, Kara, okay, just so you know, not to make you extremely hyped, but MC Champions is going to be in Rotterdam this year at TwitchCon. Gem hasn't been confirmed, but both Impulse and Tango are actually on one of the teams, so they'll be there. And I saw Amesy's girlfriend is going to be there, so I'm kind of hoping that Amesy will be there too. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Can we try the party room? Not right now, because then I would have to move in a sim and like actually try it out, and I don't have time for that. I do have to wrap up stream. But you are more than welcome to try it yourself if you do download this build. So this year we're hunting hermits. I think if they do the same as they did in Vegas last year, is you can actually stay around in the room after MC Championship, and they'll do like a round of signatures and stuff. I know, sweetie, but the thing is, I ask Amber for too much already. No, but I kind of considered of like, okay, if Amber is there and Amesy's there, they're probably going to meet up and then I'll just hang out with her. Fun fact. What? Also, in the meantime, I'm going to see who we can raid, okay? Am says the same thing about you. I love that. I feel like we ask each other a lot, but then we both feel like we're asking each other too much. And then we always keep telling each other like, no, but I love helping out. And then we're like still worried about it. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let me actually refresh my Twitcheroo to see who is live. Ooh, so many good options. Where do we go? And with my curse of picking someone to rate that is ending stream, I feel like this can be hard. You know what? I think we've definitely rated this person before, but we haven't gone here in a while. Go Gem. Gem is playing Phasmo. I'm not going there. I love Gem, but I can't do Phasmo. Anything horror, I'll not even come close to it. But I found someone. They are indeed playing The Sims. We have rated them before. They are making something that looks absolutely amazing, by the way. They are making a desert nightclub. And it looks really cool. They have a dog cam on, but the dog, you can only see the little butt. This is amazing. We're going to go here. If you're hanging out here and you would like to know when and what I stream again, feel free to join our Discord. We would absolutely love to have you there. It is a place where we hang out with the community outside of stream hours as well. I'll be live again tomorrow with another co-working stream. And for the schedule for the rest of the week, you can also check the Discord or any of my other socials. I post my schedule on Twitter and Instagram every week as well. And I have 2 YouTube channels, 2 TikTok accounts, one for like aesthetic productivity TikTok and one for Sims TikTok. I also have 2 YouTube channels, one for productivity, one for The Sims. And hi Flux, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, then we're going to go over and we're going to raid out. If you're going to come along on this raid, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages. You can use one with the emotes if you're not subbed to the channel, no, if you're subbed to the channel, and then one with the regular emojis if you are not subbed to the channel. And then I'm going to set up that raid. We're going to go over to our lovely friend Bagel. I am going to start that raid now. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for sticking through this build with me. On Wednesday, we're going to continue with my shell challenge. And I hope to finish that as well. We'll have Wednesday and Friday this week. Although with the shell challenge, we're actually already quite far. And since there's such a limited budget. Also, Cabo-san, that's the one from this afternoon. That's the productive planties. That's the raid message for the co-working. Yeah. I hope to see all of you again tomorrow on co-working or Wednesday for some more Sims building. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have a great rest of your time zone. And I'll talk to you later.